last week.
You feel that was just a feeling.
You were not here last week. You were here last week.
Was I here last week? I wasn't here last week. But I can't remember. Serious? Okay. But, oh, right. Yes, it's correct. You're very correct. You see, that's, oh my goodness. That's when you know you're really busy. That's when you know you're really. Believe me, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the memory. Yeah? It's just. So, a pleasant good morning to the listeners of 103.1 FM. Always a pleasure to be in your company. Interestingly, today's program, we are going to speak about two things. We're going to speak about sleep, because I thought I had covered all the sleep people, but apparently there are a lot more people who have serious problems sleeping. So, Batson and Associates need to help you. So, the thing is, I don't ever give guarantees, because guarantee is something I always tell people, mankind, a human being can't give you a guarantee. The creator might be able to give you some guarantee, but people tell you, a guarantee. So, but what I could say to you is that if you have a sleeping problem, problems falling asleep, remaining asleep, if you have an issue as regards to the quality of your sleep, because that's another thing. There are a lot of persons who sleep, but when it comes to the quality of the sleep that they would like to enjoy, they don't enjoy that. And that is where we at Batson and Associate comes in, for the simple fact that as practitioners of natural and integrated medicine, we have the ability to not only determine what your symptomology is, because insomnia is a symptomology of a greater problem. What does that mean? It means that the underlying issue is not insomnia, but the underlying issue is causing insomnia, and it possibly could be causing a number of other issues that you have: hypertension, diabetes, acid reflux, and the list goes on and on. Because even persons who have problems with anxiety and depression, all those things are primarily linked to your central nervous system. And the central nervous system, in its entirety, is a very vast system. I mean, you have your something known as your autonomic nervous system, which is sympathetic, parasympathetic. And that really is the trouble, fella, because if your autonomic nervous system is not in correct balance, you're going to have a lot of problems. You're going to have sweating in your hands. So, there are people who say, I have sweaty palms and I have sweat on their feet. That's usually a central nervous system problem. Insomnia, central nervous system problem. Anxiety, central nervous system problem. Depression, central nervous system problem. So the thing is, the problem is in the central nervous system, but in addressing the issue, where does the issue come from? And that is one of the things that Batson and Associates specializes in rather. We will determine what is your root cause. How do we do that? So there are two things we do primarily, apart from other recommendations, because I am not only, where diagnostic is concerned, I do not only use integrated medical tools. So we have something we do called live blood analysis, and I always tell individuals, if you really want an in-depth look at how healthy you are, the quality of your organs, so how functional is your kidney, or how functional is your liver, how functional is your heart, some of you, how functional is your brain? Well, we know you have more mad people outside than inside, so that's something. Plenty of people need to have the brain scan, because some kind of thing people just be doing, you want to know if it is, if all the marbles in the pan, some of all your marbles fall out, right? So if you know your marbles and them little all over the place, and this is not me trying to be facetious or insulted, but it's a serious thing, because you see, mental health is seriously linked to a number of those things I just discussed. Anxiety, depression, sleeping problems. You do not, let me tell you something, if nobody ever tell you this today, you do not want to become dependent on sleeping tablets. Take my, people say take your stupid advice. Take my stupid advice. You will end up not only a zombie, where because there is no correlation as regards to how those things operate. You have things like serotonin uptake inhibitors and different types of medication that actually address sleep. The problem with a lot of those things, as I said, is, the side effects, and you're not dealing with your root cause of the problem. So are you aware, tell me, that the condition of your intestines could affect your sleep? I'll ask the question again. Are you aware that based on the condition of your digestive system, you could have a problem with sleep? Are you also aware that based on the functionality of your liver, you can have sleep problems. So it all brings into question what I'm discussing as regards to the issue where you have to deal with the root cause of the problem. And that's one of the things we do at Batson and Associates as regards to our live nutritional blood cell analysis, our dark field microscopy, our resonance analysis scan, because those tools give us the opportunity, people like Ms. Karishma Ramdan, Mr. Rene Bastamante, Mr. Paul Green, the ability to determine what I just described there. What is the condition of your liver? Because you could go and do a standard blood test, which would look at different aspects of your liver. You could do a kidney function test, which could look at certain things. But when you do a blood analysis, we're able to see the entire picture, because that's what we want to know. So if we get a little bit of the picture from the blood analysis, we get a little bit from the magnetic resonance analysis, I might send you for supplemental blood tests or I might look at your GFR if I'm dealing with someone with kidney problems. Your GFR is an acronym for glomerular filtration rate. It is one of these things that they use to determine the level of kidney damage that you may have, and is a very important tool for someone like me and Batson Associates, my consultants, as relates to treating someone who is developing early problems with the kidney. So that in itself just gives you an understanding, excuse me, of being able to put the picture together from a holistic perspective and then treat not necessarily the symptomology only. Because we have to address the symptomology. We're going to address the sleeping problem. But the thing is, we're going to look at the root cause of the issue. So feel free to give us a call or visit those clinic locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chabonas. We're also on the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Davie. That Chabonas number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Davie is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is located on the Western Main Road in St. James. That is in Red Edge Mall. That number is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number is 226-4553. Okay, we have any questions, Karen?
No questions coming in just yet. So listeners, if you would like to join in the conversation, or maybe you have an issue regarding sleep, you can always just text the studio. We can share this with Dr. Jason Batson, who is live, and he may be able to assist. Okay, so someone here is saying that they have trigger fingers on both hands. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but the doctor says they may need surgery. Any advice there?
Surgery for what?
I don't know. Shaky fingers.
No, why would you want to do surgery for shaky fingers? That have a reason why your fingers shaky. So is your fingers alone shaking?
Well, this is what they said.
But the thing
so
is,
if you can give us
there's something known as
help.
There is something known as tremors. I think maybe that is what they're referring to. So some people, they experience what is known as tremors, and in some instances, the tremors tend to be worse in certain circumstances. So when they try to write, so I think most likely that's what they're talking about. No, it would be a terrible idea to go and do a surgery for tremors or for a hand that is trembling. It would even be a horrible idea to go and do surgery for carpal tunnel. There are a lot of persons who came to us with carpal tunnel problems and it gone, they don't have it again. Always keep in mind that, okay, so if the person has tremors, so excessive trembling, they're sitting down, there are some people they would shake, you'll observe, there are some people, and this is not me trying to be facetious again or rude, you know those dashboard
yes.
puppies, sorry. There are some people, Karen, I don't know if you ever saw them, there are some people who head goes like that, you know. And that is a central nervous system problem. Just like any sort of trembling situation, it simply means the central nervous system needs to be addressed. So it could be a number
of... But isn't that linked to Parkinson's?
Well, the thing is, Parkinson is a disease or ailment that causes shaking. But you can have tremors and not have Parkinson, right? A Parkinson diagnosis is a more detailed, in-depth diagnosis. And Parkinson, quite frankly, is quite a very easy thing to fix. The problem with a lot of persons is that nutritionally, they're so deficient that they don't know they're deficient. So there are some people walking around who's supposed to be balloons all blown up, and in their mind they think they're a balloon, but they basically deflated because they have literally nothing inside of them. From the perspective of nutrition, from the perspective of anatomy and physiology, as relates to how your organ systems work in tandem with each other. Let me say a pleasant good morning to our listeners on our social media platform. We have on Facebook, we are Batson and Associates Limited. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Kathleen Ishmael, Miss Marcia Letrin, Miss Shanti Ramrup. Honey Bay, good morning. Honey Bay finally made it to the Shibona's office. And I was actually able to meet Honey Bay. So that was a wonderful experience. It's always nice to meet people who you have been speaking to for quite a while online, but you just don't really know what they look like. Right? And to all the other persons there, you know, a pleasant good morning to you guys. So as I was saying, as it relates to that particular issue with tremors and trembling, is a matter of just basically addressing the central nervous system. It has to be addressed. They're going to have to do some work on your liver. There's a product we carry at Batson Associates called Nerve Restore. So if it's the first time you're listening to this program, please do not just go and buy a bottle of Nerve Restore just so. Let me explain why. Those products, or that product, is a very good product. However, there are certain conditions in the body that could cause a product to not work properly. So let me explain. Dehydration is one. So all you non-water drinkers, and you know yourself, be honest, don't lie. If you are not drinking your body weight divided by 2 in ounces, then you are dehydrated. I'll say that again. If you're not drinking your body weight divided by 2 in ounces, so if you weigh 160, half of 160 is 80, you're supposed to be drinking 80 ounces of water. In liters, 80 ounces could be what, boy? I'm making an average here. It could be like anywhere between 2 liters, 2.5 liters of water that you should be drinking. So honestly, ask yourself, on a daily basis, do you drink that amount of water? If the answer is no, please do not go and buy the people product. Just so. Get some water and start to hydrate yourself. I suggest you get some alkagen water. No, because you see, things I want people to understand, because we have a lot of good products, you know, the eye drop, the Nerve Restore, Cerebral is an excellent product, Santulan is a 7-channel detox, cleans and detoxify kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin and the lungs. Ms. Vanderpool say I'm well dehydrated. Yeah. So the thing is, you have to fix dehydration. How does that make sense? Think about it. Blood pressure, people, always the next set. You have high blood pressure. Your blood pressure is 2 something, 1 something. Pulse is all kind of foolishness you're getting. Yes, you're taking nifedipine, atenolol, you're taking maybe some diuretics, so maybe Benadryl, Lasix, that kind of thing. You cannot come and go and buy Santulan with your high blood pressure self and just use the Santulan just so. And you're dehydrated. Why? Remember, when you're cleansing the body and you're detoxifying the body, what happens? All the toxins would go into one of your 7 channels of elimination. So it means that all that toxin and rubbish is going to go where? In your blood. So if it is toxins start to enter your blood, if you're doing a detox, would your blood get thinner or thicker? Most likely what? Thicker. Yeah. So if you already have a problem with high blood pressure, which is hypertension in your arteries, do not go and use the people product just so. There's a very popular omega, I wouldn't call the name, people know it, that they sell. I do not sell the product, let me be honest, but the product is a good product. I'm telling you, it is a good product. I would advocate, not because I don't carry something, I would not advocate the use of the product if it is a good product. I mean, quite frankly, I have better omegas, but, you know. The thing is, there are a lot of people who have pain. They will go and buy the people product, and you use 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4 bottle, 10 bottles. And you say, but you know this thing ain't work. It must ain't work. Mm-hmm. How would it work? You are dehydrated. You're drinking coffee every day. You're drinking milk every day. Every day you're drinking a soft drink. Your body inside is a mess. It's nasty. So how could this product that requires assimilation, because that is the problem, you know, you are not assimilating or you are not digesting the product in order to get the nutritional value from the product. So you will go and buy the people thing and say the people thing not good, but it's not good. It's the product good. It's you is the problem. You have to hydrate. You have to cleanse. You have to detox. You have a question, Karen?
Okay, so yes, I do have a question for you. Rheumatoid arthritis pain, it keeps me up at night. It really disturbs my sleep. Any suggestions on how to help with joint pain at night?
Well, the thing is, once you have any type of arthritis at night, you're going to get a worse situation as regards to, how you feel and, the pain and that type of thing. So what I suggest you do, again, your water, hydration. So you can get some of the Alkagen water. Alkagen water is not $1 million a bottle. For those of you who out there who has the very distinguished opinion, and I say distinguished in inverted commas, that, alkaline water don't work and you can drink any kind of water, you're talking rubbish. Utter and total rubbish. So you need to have a water that not only hydrates, but also an antioxidant water. Because the thing is, a lot of the water on the market is, they use reverse osmosis. And reverse osmosis is not a good technique for water, simply because it removes a lot of minerals. So it takes out calcium, it takes out magnesium. So essentially, you're drinking dead water. So plenty of you out there drinking plenty dead water. And then you're not even drinking enough water. So you understand the conundrum? And because of that, you're not getting the results that you're looking for. So you have to hydrate. So I suggest Alkagen water, which is a premium alkaline water that we carry at Batson Associates. You could get it at any one of our locations. And we also have a delivery service as well. Once you have the hydration problem fixed, the rest is chick feed, easy to deal with. But you have to fix that. You have to fix that. So be honest with yourself and check how much water you drink on a daily basis. There are some people ask them, how much water you drink a day? Hey, I don't know. You must don't know. You're not drinking enough. I know how much water I drink per day. On average, I would drink anywhere between 3.5 to 5 liters of water a day. I guarantee you that. Without exception. There are very few times, maybe if I travel, if I'm out of the country or something like that, or I may maybe school or something like that. And still, I try my best to ensure that that is corrected so that you get the maximum results from what it is you're taking. You have to understand that. Acid reflux. A lot of people who have acid reflux is because you have problems, you're not drinking enough water. And if you use that Alkagen water, apart from things like the Digestive Balance, Digestive Restore, which are products that we carry at Batson Associates, you will experience a change in that whole digestive situation. A wise man once said, it is human to eat, but to digest is divine. So there are a lot of you're eating, you're eating some, and the thing is, the hurtful thing, some of you're all eating plenty rubbish, plenty processed foods, hydrogenated oils, plenty sugar, and still you're not drinking enough water. So it's all your soul who need to drink more water than the average person because all they're eating and drinking all of the foolishness. Think about it. So those telephone numbers, again, you could give us a call. Keep in mind, we do have that special with the live nutritional blood cell analysis, magnetic resonance analysis, the magnetic resonance analysis scan. We have also started back open clinic days in our offices, all of them. Let me give you a quick rundown. In Chagonas, our open clinic day would fall on either a Monday, a Tuesday, or a Thursday. So what you can do, you can call to get your appointment because, usually booked up. Wednesday is usually very busy because that's the day that I am there. But we're doing some changes. Like, for example, in Debe, I'm going to be in Debe, God's willing, next Wednesday. I did some changes there, and that's to accommodate a lot of the South clients that we have, who think I give up on Debe. It's not that. It was just adjustment in schedule. Right. Tobago, we have you covered. I'll be in Tobago, God's willing, next week, please, God. And, of course, St. James is on a Friday. So we're trying our utmost to get the appointments, to get you service, get you dealt with. And we're also working assiduously on our feedback department. So that's something, we actually have some new things coming as regards to that, to keep in better contact with persons. Because I'm the type of person, I am very, very passionate about feedback. You have to call back my clients. Ask anyone who work with me. You're in problems if you don't do that. Serious problems. Yes, Karen, we have a question?
Yes. Can Dr. Batson tell me what can cause an elevated CA19-9 reading?
Oh, there's a cancer antigen elevated. Well, once you do CA, like CA, what did we call it? You have a CA1, there are CA1, 2. It have different ones. But CA stands for cancer antigen. So, with blood, they look for different antigens. If you're looking for a PSA, prosthetic specific antigen. So those are different things that they look in blood to get measurements as regards to whichever issue they're dealing with. So if you do a CA and it's elevated, it means that you have cancer or more cancer antigens in your blood than you should. So it is a red flag for, early signs of cancer and that type of thing. What I would suggest you do, I don't know where you live, at Batson Associates, we carry a product called the Silver with Mineral Formula. I'm a huge advocate of silver. Huge. It's something that I don't do without. I've been drinking it for years. I use it every day. Maybe that's why the beard looking like this. I don't know. Maybe that's the silver. That's where it came from. No, I'm joking. This is Shogunas and my staff. Yeah. So in a case like that, you find that it actually helps with the immune system. The advanced chlorophyll is also a good product. Inflammation formula will also help in that situation. There's a product we use called Optimizer, which is a free radical scavenger. So when you're dealing with any type of cancer, you need a lot of free radical scavengers in the body. Nerve Restore is an adaptogen, which makes it a very powerful product because adaptogens actually help in doing just that, adapting or helping your body to adapt to oxidative stress and different types of stress in the body. Okay?
All right, so 299 for 103. I think we could go back to that listener and the question regarding the trigger fingers in both hands. So it's a condition where the fingers they're bent and they get locked in that position, and it's also very painful.
No. Definitely, that is not something you want to do surgery for. What you need to do is, again, deal with the root cause of the problem. You have serious acidity issues. In order to neutralize our acid, you need a base or an alkaline. Simple chemistry, right? We know what the bases are. We know what so base is alkaline. The acids do just that, acidify, right? So the most readily available alkaline in the human body is calcium. Calcium is stored in your bones in the form of calcium phosphate. Your bones are made of calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. So it means if you're getting that cramping and that situation, you have an acidity problem. And we could fix that at Batson Associates. You need to get some of your alkagen water. I would suggest your santulan too as well. But check your hydration. Your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. Hydration is, I had a professor who once said, hydration is everything. It is everything when it comes to the body. If you're not properly hydrated, you are going to have serious health problems. Okay?
All right, another question. What do you recommend for acne? I've been to a number of dermatologists, no luck.
Acne has nothing to do with your skin. People with skin problems, atopic dermatitis, lichen planus, eczema, all those. The skin basically is the symptomology. A problem is a symptomology issue. Symptomology problem. So when you deal with a skin problem, you need to look at your organs of elimination, except the skin. Because skin is an organ of elimination, right? So your organs of elimination are kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So if you have a skin problem, colon, kidney, liver, guaranteed. So the dermatologist, half of the time, sometimes you're making no sense to them because all they do is usually give you a steroid, a cream. They never look at your diet. What are you eating? You like a lot of meat, some of y'all. Meat produces what? Nitrogenous waste. Which does what? Acidify your body. So maybe you've got one cleaning out. You don't expect to have an unhealthy gut and to have healthy skin. Acne, women who especially have problems with things like polycystic ovaries, fibroids, ovarian cysts, endometriosis, do they not usually have acne that is caused by hormonal imbalance? So you see, the skin is affected, but the issue is the hormonal imbalance. And if we go further, what caused the hormonal imbalance? An endocrine problem, which is your glands, thyroid, parathyroid, those type of things. So again, at Batson Associates is about addressing the root cause of the problem. So keep in mind those open clinic days and those telephone numbers. Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Yes, Karen.
All right, another question here. Which is better to take, chlorella or liquid chlorophyll?
No. It depends. I would use both of them if I can. Or I would interchange it. I would use chlorella at some point in time and I use chlorophyll at one point in time. Chlorella is a nutrient-dense food. Chlorophyll has nutrient-dense properties as well. So you'll get benefit from both of them. You'd help with build your blood count. It's a very good deodorizer. There are people who do not talk about perspiration. They do not talk about bad breath and those type of things because they are ashamed. But if you have a perspiration problem, That has nothing to do with perspiration. That's the inside. Your kidney, your colon, your liver needs help. And at Batson and Associates, we could deal with that. And even with women who have problems with vaginal discharge and those type of things, it is an indication of problems internally, which can be corrected. Okay.
Someone is asking for some more information on iOptics formula. How does it work? Are there steroids?
Okay, no, iOptics formula is an all-natural eye drop. It is basically a Chinese and Ayurvedic preparation. There are no steroids in it. What it is, it actually helps to remove metabolic buildup or waste from the eyes. A lot of people do not know that your eyes collect a lot of waste. And the waste is not readily removed because of a number of reasons. Lack of hydration, problems, a number of things. So what the iOptics formula does is do just that. Remove metabolic waste from the eyes. Clean it, cleanse it out, and actually helps in improving vision. It also helps with vision at the back of the eye because it actually improves circulation, not only in the eyes, but circulation in the entire cerebral hemisphere. So once you have improved circulation, you have improved what? Oxygenation. And once you have improved oxygenation, especially to the brain, you find that you're going to get some very good results as regards the eyesight. Okay?
And as we wrap up, another question for you. How do you treat gallstones?
Oh. Excuse me. Gallstones actually have to do with... well, first of all, people who get gallstones, people who, like I said, have butter, cheese, ice cream, those type of things, dairy. Now, there's a misconception. Doctors tell you because of where gallstones are located, they cannot leave the body. You have to surgically remove them. Rubbish. Totally disagree with that. What you need to do, again, your water. Santulan is something that helps. You need to get some olive oil in there as well. You could do a tablespoon of olive oil every day. It's going to help in that situation. And even the apple cider vinegar as well. There's a mixture that you can make that can actually help with that gallstone situation. I normally recommend it for persons together with the Santulan, and they got some very, very good results, exceptionally good results. Okay? Definitely. So our time is basically close. So let me give you those numbers for Shagonas. The Shagonas number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And Tobago is 226-4553. 226-4553. Keep in mind, we do have our open clinic days. In Shagonas is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So usually if you call, you should be able to get an appointment on those days. And of course, if you need to see me, I could always facilitate you afterwards. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Thank you very much, Karen. It's always been a pleasure. And the listeners of 103.1 FM, do enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Take care. God bless.
All right. Thank you. Great.
Yes, so my Facebook people, as usual, it's always a pleasure to be in your company. You can join me for our next program, which is going to be on Freedom 106.5 FM, and that program is from 1:15 to 1:45. I'll be joined by the lovely Samantha, who is going to, we're going to ask some questions. We're going to facilitate some questions for some persons. Okay, guys? So, God bless. Do enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Someone is asking, you ended it, Shaki? Okay, someone is asking, Miss Jenbury is asking, can someone use eye optics without the person having an eye issue? Yes, you can. It is also a preventative method or mechanism in dealing with eye problems. So if the person has things like macular degeneration, cataract, glaucoma is actually something I'm going to speak about glaucoma in the next program. I find too much of you all getting blinded with this glaucoma nonsense. Rowena Goodrich is asking, can I call you directly? What you could do, Ms. Goodrich, is call the office, let them know that you need to speak to me, leave a number, and I'll call you back. Ms. Jennifer Valentine. Good morning, Dr. Batson and Associates. Did not get all my nerve restore. Yeah, the thing is, DB has a lot. I know Shagonas and St. James were a bit low. But you could always contact me, Miss Valentine, because I believe we should have today, so the person could always get it. Ms. Jessica Clark is saying, please touch on hearing loss, Doc. Okay. Ms. Clark, as it relates to hearing loss, I could do that in my next program because I'm going to require some time. It's going to require some things to speak about where that is concerned. Okay, you guys, so God bless you. Do enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And as I said, if you can join me on Freedom 106.5 FM from 1:15 to 1:45. Take care. Bye-bye.